Hey everyone, let's take a look at Hurricane Dorian one more time. It is continuing to make its way towards the eastern coast of Florida. It's going to continue to work its way to the north. Now this is a very slow moving hurricane, only moving about 5 miles per hour. If you didn't get to take a look earlier, I want to show you how large this storm really is. If you were to measure from the top to the bottom, we're looking like just about the same size as Florida, so a rather large storm, and it's going to take a lot to move that thing to the north. And luckily we have a high pressure system that's going to continue to steer this bad boy right up the coast of Florida and making sure this does not get into the Gulf. So we're going to continue to keep our eyes on that. As I mentioned before, this is a very strong storm. Winds clocking in at 185 miles per hour. Now those gusts right around 220. So extreme wind damage is expected from this storm. And as I mentioned before, 5 miles per hour. That is a very slow moving storm. So let's take a look at where this thing is going. It's continued to be a Category 5 hurricane as it's making its way into Monday morning into the afternoon hours. 2 p.m. So we're talking over the next 24 hours. This thing is going to continue to sustain itself as a Category 5 hurricane. So you're wondering, how is this so? Now, the Bahamas, not much land to break that up. There's not much wind shear to tear apart the top of that storm, and it is continuing to set over these warm waters. So there's temperatures in the Atlantic are right around those upper 80s, the 90s, just what a storm needs to continue to sustain itself and continue to be a very strong hurricane. So as we make our way into Tuesday afternoon coming in at 2 p.m., still a Category 4 hurricane. So we're talking about a very strong storm continuing to sustain itself over the next couple of days. Still coming in as a Category 4 before it continues to work its way up the eastern coast and becomes a bigger issue for North Carolina and South Carolina as well. So I know Charleston is definitely taking a warning and keeping an eye on this storm and making sure they are continuing to watch how things are going. So if you were to take a look outdoors right now, for us, not bad out there. We're going to be sitting in the upper 80s on the North Shore, South Shore coming in, and those still those upper 80s. Now if you're heading out this evening, let's take a look at that. Temperatures are going to roll back into those upper 70s, so still a rather mild night. Just a couple of showers still lingering around, but not much to be as expected this evening. Temperatures sitting in those 80s, Slidell coming in at 83, 87 in New Orleans, and 89 as a hot spot in Baton Rouge. As I mentioned, a couple of showers still out there. We're seeing those storms just off to the north, but for the most part, they've dissipated and are clearing out for the South Shore. So we're going to continue to see a couple of rain chances in our forecast over the next 24 hours. So looking at our futurecast, Sunday this evening, we're going to see temperatures, rain chances rather low. And then as we move into the next day, we're going to continue to see a few showers in the forecast. Monday at evening, a couple of light showers, not much is in store for your Labor Day, and continuing to see plenty of sunshine as we head into the later half of the week. Now, right now, plenty of clearer skies making their way in, as I mentioned, 87 as of right now. We're going to be continuing to sit in those 80s. Now, as we head into the remainder of the week, it's going to be toasty. We have that high pressure system working its way in. Temperatures are going to be in those upper 90s for the next couple of days. So if you're planning to do anything outdoors, make sure you pack the sunglasses, Jacob. Make sure you grab the sunscreen because it's going to be rather sunny and rather toasty out there, but I'll take it. You know why?
Why?
It's keeping that hurricane out of our way.
If that keeps it away, then just send all the 100-degree temperatures to us.
Right, I'll take it any day.
I'll wring out sweat out of my shirt every day if that happens.
Not bad.
All right, thank you, Brittany. All right, we'll take a look at this.